Ryan, when you look at the road trip, you knew it was long. You knew there was some good opposition. What do you make of the opportunity here to finish it tonight against Dallas?
Well, we have a great opportunity. I mean, we can leave this trip above 500, and that's important. And we're playing, arguably the best team on this trip tonight. So I think our players are looking forward to it. So it gives us a chance to play in a tough building against a very good team to try to finish the trip on the right note.
What can the offense do for this team and maybe the momentum that you can carry from Philly?
I think that weight is kind of off the shoulders from the prior three games when we're able to score 6 like we were in Philly. And then we've talked before about every team goes through those stretches, but you can't assume it's going to come easy scoring tonight. So I think the focus for the players has to be being quick again as a team. There's certain areas that we've talked to the guys about doing that, and the same applies in the offensive zone. Like against teams that are really good and structured like Dallas is defensively, if you're slow to get the puck to the net, they're going to close things down on you. So you really have to have a mindset of as soon as you create a turnover, you win a loose puck battle, it's got to go to the net. We got to keep getting people there if we want to keep getting rewarded.
Your goaltenders have been great on this trip. What goes into deciding who gets a start when both guys are playing well?
Jason does a lot of work on buildings and who's playing well against certain teams. There's all sorts of different things that come into it, upcoming opponents. We look to put the guys in situations where we think, 1, they're going to be at their best, 2, they have the proper rest, and 3, is there a situation where someone's going to give us a slight advantage to win? And this trip's been harder because both guys have been out of this world. They've been great for us, and they've given us chances to win every night they've been in the net. So I know Vladdy's going to do the same for us tonight.
How do you approach this trade deadline? You've been through a few now as a coach. Like, how do you kind of approach that?
This year, totally different than other years. Like, it doesn't even feel like it's happening right now for our team, which is something that I quite like. It's just business for us. We're coming tonight to play a game, and there was a lot going on with our team last year. There's not this year. So it's more about us making sure we're prepared to play the right way for tonight's game.
And that feeling of settledness evidently is translated on the ice, hey?
The feeling of
just being settled, knowing there's not going to be these moving parts like there was a season ago, like you said.
Yeah, there hasn't been the distractions this year for our team. I mean, that's right from the beginning of the year. That's kind of been quite obvious that Connie's helped do a job of keeping all that stuff away from our team. So they became a tighter group, I think, because of it. And I haven't even sensed a thing this year, whereas last year I'd be lying up here if I said I didn't sense something. But this year's totally different.
The penalty kill on this trip. In game 1, you give up a goal to the guy who's got more than anybody in the history of the game on the power play. In game 2, one of the top players on the planet banks one off a skating in, and you've gone 14 for 14 since then. Your thoughts on how the penalty kill has improved?
I don't like talking about it because I feel like when you do it, changes again. But I've mentioned before that I think Trent's done a really good job of I guess, bringing the guys together and making sure we're not giving up the quality of chances that we were before. Your penalty kill, I think, has changed over the years, where power plays have gotten significantly better, and I think Dallas is the best penalty kill right now. It's around 84%. That used to be significantly higher. So you just want to make sure the kill does a job of generating momentum for your team by whether it's bringing pressure, making a kill like we had in Carolina are important. But the one challenge that we have for our guys is to stay out of the box. There's been too much of that over the last little while for us. So against the better teams in the league in particular, if you're taking more than 2 to 3 max penalties, you're not going to win a game. So our team is physical. Our team has to play hard. That's the way we are. That's the way we're built. But we have to do it in a manner that keeps us out of the penalty box.